Welcome back. I'm Adrienne, your expert on all things custom home building and luxury. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend how much fun we have on the Fraser Homes channel. So today we're talking about how pushback from your builder is not a bad thing, it's actual competence. So let's consider we have our drawings, we are going through the design phase, and there are elements that you really want, and your builder, Fraser Homes, is asking you why. Now, you know that we love to ask why, and we'll put that episode in the description box below on why we ask so many questions. But what we are pushing back on is not just what your vision is for today, but what your vision is going forward. So if you say, I have to have this theater room, okay, well, we might push back in terms of what technology is going to look like. So if you have a projector and you have traditional speakers, after so long, those items may become obsolete or outdated. And so now when it's time for you to get the resale value out of your home, you might not get the same return on your investment. So your builder is pushing back for you to think about not just what it looks like today, but what's going to happen in the future. Okay. So good builders are not order takers. All right. The pushback, it signals that we have experience, we have understanding. We've worked with other customers and clients who have had similar experiences to you and have similar desires. So we are pushing you to think outside of the box, to be very collaborative with us, okay? Fully custom is a risk, and there are multi layers of the risk. So you have to understand we are not building the same house twice. We've never done that. And so the risk associated when we are talking about fully custom design means that we can get designs that can be completely outrageous. And when it comes to resale, or when it comes to HOAs, when it comes to the legal compliance municipalities, we can create a lot of headache for ourselves because we are doing things that will require a lot of additional oversight. So, for example, in certain areas, there is height restrictions, okay, if you have an HOA. Well, your builder should know some of those things, and that pushback will be, we know you want to have a 3-story home, but in this area, we can only have a 2-story, and that's because of our experience. We know what's going on, okay? So, common areas where good builders push back. All right, number one is the compromise on the structure. You know, Fraser Homes, we do not compromise on the structure. So that means that the minimum PSI for your foundation is not good for us. We are actually double that, and we're not going to compromise. So we're going to push back. And you might say, well, I can save a little bit more money on the concrete. Indeed, you can. But when it comes down to leaks and issues going forward, we don't want you to experience that. So we're going to push back. Okay. Long-term maintenance issues. If you want to put a product in your home that's going to require a lot of maintenance and upkeep, this is the reason why we are very concerned about species, what you pick when you talk about your cabinets and your flooring. How do you have to maintain those? Okay. And what looks good on paper may not be so fabulous in real life. And your builder, Fraser Homes, is going to push back, and we're going to ask you, what is it about this product that you are concerned about or you really like? And then we want to make sure that we get you something that is going to stand the test of time. Okay? And so protecting clients from themselves, that's a reality. We are protecting you because we are the subject matter experts. So sometimes we want pickleball courts and bowling alleys and theater rooms and basketball courts and all these things that we put in our beautiful homes. And while that is amazing, sometimes it is not as cost efficient when it comes to the return or the cost per square foot. And we can see that people who have very opulent taste, for example, we can use we can use Michael Jordan. He had a $50 million home that he had all of these really cool features in, and then when it was time to sell, he couldn't sell his house. So now the builder wants you to be thinking about these things. Now, it's important to know we're going to give you everything you want, but we are also going to talk about the reasons why you want it and what is going to happen long term. Okay, so another reason why we push back is because pushback prevents regret. You will think, why didn't my builder talk to me about these things? Why didn't my builder give me the pros and cons? This is our job. We're not just putting up sticks and bricks. You hear me say that all the time. It is our job to make sure that we talk to you about the benefits. We do cost benefit analysis all the time. Okay? And so finally, bad pushback. What is bad pushback? Bad pushback is where we are trying to eliminate time in the schedule. So we don't want to do something that is important to you because we want to hurry up and get off the job. That's not something that Fraser is going to do. Bad pushback is where we will not explore something new that has been outside of our process in times past because we don't want to invest the time or we're afraid of what the outcomes will be. That's bad pushback, and that's not something that we do at Fraser Home. And so there you have it. Fraser Homes, we're pushing back because we're subject matter experts. We care about what it means to you today and tomorrow, and we want you to have a fully custom home that is going to be a revenue generator for you because all of our Fraser homes, they actually give you a return by virtue of the equity. And if your builder is not talking about it, it means they don't know the difference.